with Succulento once more. I am Mrs. Succulento. Okay, so today we're going to be having something a bit different. We're going back down memory lane. So we're going to be having rice. We're going to have different touches of our culture. We're going to have rice today. I'm going to call it a Pili Pili rice because we're going to be using our Pili Pili sauce. And we're going to mix it with some vegetables. It just reminds me of something, rice we used to have back in Nigeria, for instance. We call it concussion rice. So that's more or less what it's going to look like. So I just ask you, like I always say, stay along with me on this and let's go together on this journey. Okay, so I'm going to start off. I'm going to put a bit of oil. I'm going to just fry the rice a bit with some spices. So I'm just going to use, that's a tablespoon. I'm going to use so that will be, actually, because that's half a tablespoon, so that will be two tablespoons of oil. If you like, you can use butter, you can use your choice. You can use butter, you can use that. And I'm just going to pour in the rice. Before I do that, I'll just put a bit of our spice in it. Okay. I'm going to pour in a bit of the rice. That's my rice already cooked, already washed, I mean. And then I'm going to fry. So it's almost like a fried rice. When we cook fried rice, well, some people do it, some don't. You have different alternatives. You can fry the rice before you put any water in it. It makes it separate and just being strands, as opposed to it just being soaked in water. And for me, I find that it cooks quicker for me. But the most important thing is that it leaves it whole and not sticky. So I'm just going to stir fry my rice. So we'll let that simmer a bit for a while. We'll keep turning and tossing that before we put any other things in it. So you leave that on low heat as opposed to having it high, then you just end up burning the rice. Yeah. Okay. And that's me gonna put in some water in there. I'm gonna put my sauce also in this, and then we're just gonna let it cook up. So I'll just bring in some water and then my sauce. Okay, so I'm gonna pour in the Pili Pili sauce. This is quite hot for those who love hot heat. I really love this particular sauce. It just does it for me. And for my family generally, and for the people of my culture who love jollof rice, I want you to try this one. Oh, give me a second, my baby's crying. So I'm going to put in some water in it, and we will allow this to cook. So now I'm going to put in some salt. That's have a teaspoon. So that's a teaspoon of salt. We're gonna allow that cook. Yep. Okay. So we're having this dish with plantain. For me, I love plantain. I just love them. I just love them. But I'm gonna grill them today. Another time, I'll show you how you can use plantain to do other things. So I'm gonna grill it, and it's as simple as it gets. If you want to put salt, but I really don't put salt in my plantain. So I'm just gonna spray some oil on it, and then I'll mix it up. If you want to spice it, you can also spice it, you know. And then I'm just gonna put it. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in the oven to grill. So for me, I'm just putting back on the oven. I've been baking. As you can see, I have meat pies there, so I've been baking, so the oven is actually heated. I always say keep the oven on and then heat it up before you put anything. So I'm just gonna put in the plantain in there and let that grill. While we're on that, I have my okra. I'll just be a moment, let me wash it. So this is okra. This is another thing in our culture. We have it most of the time. We use this with soup. So we have the okra soup where we have it with all vegetables and all. And some cultures like mine will have it with vegetables in it, but we'll also put in what we call ogbono, and then it draws the more on it. That's majorly how we eat it. But today we're gonna have it with rice, and it's just gonna be shredded and stir fried. Yes, you can actually have it that way. So I'm just gonna chop it up. Did I ever tell you that one of our sauces actually has this as part of the ingredients, okra? Yeah, and that's the jalapeno sauce. You should try it. So that is the rice cooking. Oh wow. Okay. I can see this, but I think I still need to add some more water to this. So I'm just gonna put in more. So I still feel like I said it's still hard. But what I advise is putting water in bits. Don't just pour. This is actually gonna be my last pour of water into this rice. Okay, so you can see it's all coming together, and then I'll put it back. Okay, so that's my okra. Okay, so I changed my mind and I'm allowed to do that. So instead of stir frying the okra, because I really want them scattered, supposed to get in to the point where it's all merging together and then it's all slimy and all. So I don't want it dry. So I'm just gonna bake it, grill it. So I just put in a bit of spice and then just a bit of salt, and I'm gonna mix them together, and I'm gonna drain a bit of oil. As you can see, most of these dishes you really don't need, you can do without oil. You really don't need so much oil and the milk. And I'm going to put that in the grill also, so that will join the plantain. Okay, so I'm going to put in my carrots. Yeah, I'm sure someone is saying She's always using vegetables. Yeah, I love my vegetables with my rice and all, and whatever I eat. Always must have the veggies in there, either separately or together with it. Yeah. Just my preference. I'm gonna add in a bit more of Pili Pili. You don't necessarily have to. I just love this sauce, and then I just want a bit more steam. So I'm just gonna add in just a spoon. But I mean, you can do without it. And then I'm gonna put in my fish, shredded fish. So again, I have some shredded mackerel fish, and that is it. You know, I'm just smiling to myself because I used to do this a lot. Yeah, not with a Pili Pili though. Pili Pili wasn't in existence then. I used to do this a lot while I was in school. We just needed to make up a quick rice dish. And you just throw in all the veggies and everything, and fish, stock fish, whatever. And you cook it and it's ready. So for those of you who don't really want to go down the route of blending pepper, blending tomato, frying that, then putting the rice and all, trust me on this one. Try this. Try this. And my people, try this. Not just jollof rice, not just fried rice. Yeah, I'll show you that one of these days, but try this one. And let me know what you think. Okay, so this rice is actually ready, to be honest. And it really smells nice. Okay. Okay, so that's the meal ready. We have the roasted plantain, which we call back in Nigeria boli, but we usually will have that whole. I've diced it, but that's roasted plantain. And then we have the okra, which has been grilled, spiced and grilled. And then we have our Pili Pili rice. It's interesting. So I'm gonna dig into this one. You know what I'm not doing? Because this is the first time I'm actually doing this meal. You know, so I'll be the first person to taste it and tell you what I think about it. Should I? So, guys, you need to try this one. No, on a more serious note, you need to try this rice out. Go out of your comfort zone. Pick up a Pili Pili on our website and try this one. And let me know what you think about it. I've had a few people come back and tell me what they think about their own trial. And it's nice to know that people are ready to take that adventure and the excitement and the fun that comes with cooking. Succulento, we say, we make taste tastier. This is tastier. Trust me on it. Why not go and try it? And please let me know what you think about it. So this edition, we're done with it. And thanks for coming along. Thanks for leaving your reviews. Please do subscribe if you haven't subscribed to our channel. Please do make a comment, try it out, let me know what you think about it. I'm itching to hear what you think about it. So until next time, next week, take care of yourselves and stay safe.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Cook with Succulento. Hope you enjoyed it. We make taste tastier.